Hello everyone, welcome to an Oxygen Not Included mod spotlight with me, Green Gemini. Today is going to be an interesting one. I've decided to go ahead and look at the Bleachstone Refinery. So with the Bleachstone Refinery, this is basically an oxalite refinery, but made for Bleachstone. Makes sense, right? So when you go in, you get, you get the mod, you activate it, and all that kind of fun stuff. This is actually under the research part of your oxalite refinery as well. So as you go through, do your research, get this little bad boy. And what I like about this is I like it to where if you have, what I have set up here now, is a very, very large setup for harvesting and growing water wheat. You know, that'll give you a nice, good amount of lettuce and everything. So with that being said, I've set up just a little makeshift thing here just to show you guys how it works. Now, how you want to do your build and everything else is completely up to you. This isn't, it's not the best. I know it's not, okay? But there are things on this map that I'm still working towards and everything else. This is just what I was able to do real quick in order to get this put together. Okay, so anyway, so I've got a little biome over here of Bleachstone. As you can see, I have some Bleachstone sitting down here. And as we all know, if Bleachstone just sits without doing anything, it will give off gas itself and then eventually it'll go away. Now, when you want to have a lot of lettuce and everything else, if you're not traveling through space and you don't have a whole lot of Bleachstone, well, I don't necessarily want to go through and I think you can freeze it and then you can make it hard or something, but then it's got to be really cold to do that. I don't know. Anyway, so I've set up I've done a little setup here, and I put this water lock or this oil lock on here because as we know with the oxalite refinery, when it pops out, it still gives off some gas until it actually does get picked up. Now, I have a clock sensor that automates everything, so all of this stuff will go active at once so that, as it's being produced, it'll automatically go into here, it'll go into the conveyor loader, and then I've got the conveyor loader going all the way up to, come on autosave, the conveyor loader goes up to this chute up here, which drops it directly into the salt water, which will, with the pressure of that water, should help it, from not excreting stuff, right? It will not excrete chlorine. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so up here, I also have a bunch of storage bins and everything. Yeah, I could probably go in and keep it in one spot, but for efficiency's sake, I would like to, have the duplicants be able to grab it out of this and then feed these directly. I mean, they can feed them from underneath too. But with what I've got going on here, this is how I'm going to do it. So I've already got this set up to where, we have the chlorine coming in here. I have the storage bin already filled with some copper ore. So Bleachstone refineries, when you go to build them, refinement, there we go. So it will take 600 grams a cycle of chlorine, and it'll take 3,000 milligrams a cycle of copper ore. Oh, wait a second. Hang on, that says copper, not copper ore. I might need to fix that. Hold on. So, of course, I was right. It's actually copper, not copper ore. So I've decided to go ahead and, so I've got my duplicants running through and doing some stuff. I've only got 480 kilograms, mostly because I have my smooth hatches up here. Where are these guys at? So these guys are actually only doing iron ore currently. Can probably switch that over, have them get into some copper. That way it kind of fills this up a little. So you can automate that however you want to. Have your smooth hatches do that, and then they can, we can ship it down to here, and then so on and so forth. But anyway, I only want this to run during a certain part of the day. So let me go ahead and activate, let's say activate this throughout that period of the day. Is that what? That's 26%. Maybe we do like 25%. So a quarter of the cycle we'll have that run through and do that. So we'll let the cycle get through itself and everything and come back to that here in just a second. Alright, the clock is ticking down. We're getting right up to there. So as soon as this thing activates, we should see the sweeper go ahead and grab the copper out of here, throw it into these guys. These guys should then, yep, there we go. We are creating our stuff. And there it goes. There's the Bleachstone. Hops into there. Now, as the Bleachstone does travel through here, doesn't look like a whole lot of gas is coming out, which is good. Nope. As long as it's traveling through the tile there, we are good. So we are losing very, very minimal amounts here of this. So let me going into our shipping here. So this is going to be producing, where's my refinement at? So this is producing 600 grams of Bleachstone. As it gets up here, we are at Bleachstone emitting nothing, 30.6 kilograms. Is that close to what it should be? Math is not my forte when it comes to some stuff. It's really not. Where's my, there's my shipping. There it is. So this up here is at 200 kilograms. We are at, well, I guess it did grab both of them that were down here. So 200 kilograms. I mean, I guess it would be okay, right? I think, 1,000 kilograms is up here right now. So this is only going to do so much during this little time period that we have. But I feel like it's doing enough, though, I feel like it is doing enough. Come on, autosave. Pick it up. So, definitely helping out here. Obviously, right now, we are having a bit of an issue with getting getting some chlorine in here. But you get the gist of it. So, what I'll end up doing is probably going in and adding in a chamber right below it of just chlorine by itself. I do have a chlorine geyser all the way over here that I need to get in over here. I need to get that gas pumped in over to this area here. How did I get regular water in here again? That's so annoying. I hate it when that happens. Oh, but anyway, so probably the heat. I'm going to guess the heat. But anyway, that is how all of that works. We already have, let's see, we are at 53 kilograms now of consumable ore of the Bleachstone. So yeah, very easy, very simple. And then you can automate this to where, I don't know, you could probably take this and have the Bleachstone drop into like the middle of this and then have an auto sweeper to deliver it to all of this by itself. You can do it a couple of different ways. Just keep in mind that, one of the best things that you want to do is minimize the amount of gas that is going to be emitted from the stone itself as it is traveling through everything that you've got, right? So that's what you want to keep an eye out for. So that's all I have for this mod spotlight. Give a like if you liked the video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see other mod spotlights, go ahead and give a comment down below on which ones you want to see, and I'll take a look at those. But that's all I have today. Thanks for joining, everyone, and I'll see you next time.